I don't know if people know about Jeff's playlist retreat, but he brings about 90 different artists, musicians, DJs, producers to his place in Delaware, and I'll just show you a quick video to show you what it's about.
Everybody to the second annual playlist retreat. Some of you were here last year, so the people who were here last year, welcome back to the playlist retreat. To the new people, welcome for the first time to the playlist retreat. This is basically a collection of people who put creativity before anything. Being in a music space, that's not always the case. That's what makes gatherings like this very special.
Can you tell me a little bit more about playlists? Why are you doing this?
I do a lot of work with Red Bull 3 Style, which is a big international DJ competition. 10, 15, 20 of the best DJs in the world in one place. What I got out of that was a lot of conversation, was music sharing, was idea sharing, and that had nothing to do with Red Bull 3 Style. This was just the after hours in the hotel that none of us went to sleep because all of us being in one place, we started to share a lot of ideas. And that's where the idea came that I wanted to have, it started off that I wanted to have a retreat that I brought a lot of the DJs together. And then I started to realize that a lot of the DJs that I were friends with play a lot of music that may not be known to the masses, but is really great. We all know somebody who is really, really good, who has a SoundCloud page and has music up that the rest of the world don't really know about. So it kind of turned into, well, if I'm going to invite the DJs, why not invite these great music makers also to kind of establish this big circle that if you make it and you give it to us and we play it, it starts the whole dynamic. And sat down at the table with my wife and a couple other people and we talked about it. And I realized that we could really pull it off. And we just started writing down the ideas and calling up sponsors. And the first one was last year, which was about maybe 35, 40 people. And it was great. It was great. It was very inspiring to a lot of people that came. I kind of thought I was just getting a bunch of creatives together and we were just going to talk. And what I realized last year, and even more so this year, was a lot of the producers' spirit was broken. So it turned into, providing the tools to navigate in today's space. The social media tools, the ways of getting your music out. The whole idea and the concept about playlists is sharing. It's not holding stuff to yourself. The only way that we can all move forward is if you share ideas, share techniques with people. And sometimes it takes one person to share to make everybody else share. None of these techniques are mine. There's stuff that I picked up from somebody else, figured something out that you have to share with somebody else, and when they share back, it only makes the whole community greater. I don't want people to go through a lot of the stuff that I went through. If you're gonna have problems that I didn't have new problems. But if I can help you from, taking some of the pitfalls or falling down or taking some of the bumps and bruises that I had or someone else I know had, I wanna help you do that. But I really, really get inspired by somebody just doing it. That's why gatherings like this are so important, because you just bring a bunch of people who just have a ball of energy and no barriers, that are just like, listen, I want to be creative. So however you can help someone to keep that, because, you know, like I said, a lot of the more established people that came to the retreat, their spirit is broken. And I don't want someone who's coming up, whatever I can do to hope that, or help your spirit not to be broken, I'll do.
And how do you go about picking the people who come to playlists?
A lot of it is just people who you meet, you know, and like I said, through other people. You know, what I did last year is I basically vetted, you know, 20 people that were at the retreat, and told them to name one person if you thought could benefit from the retreat. And then you take that and you kind of put it down. But, you know, one of the big criteria is you cannot be selfish. You absolutely can't be selfish. I don't want any selfish people involved. If you're not willing to share your ideas and share stuff, then I don't want you there.